What's good? What's good, y'all? Yo, ever since your boy, Capital P, was one of the first people to brought out this story of Kyrie Irving, the Nets looking to shop Kyrie Irving. So they're basically saying James Harden and Kevin Durant are off limits, untouchable. Okay? But Kyrie Irving is the only guy they're willing to trade. All right? That's a fact. Maybe, and a lot of it based off some of these reports is because of Kyrie Irving's behavior. This has nothing to do with his basketball skills. A lot of this has stuff to do with his behavior. All right? Flat out, his behavior. And what could Kyrie Irving get? What could the Nets get for Kyrie Irving? Well, according to this article, the Nets asking price for Kyrie Irving, all right? I'm going to show it to you right here so y'all won't say, oh, you're capping. You're making stuff up. No, dog. All you got to do is go and search in Google, all right? I don't know if you can see it right here. Boom. You see that? Nets asking price for Kyrie Irving, all right? So here it goes. The Nets asking price for Kyrie Irving, if they do trade him, is a combination of young players, multiple first-round draft picks, or another all-star caliber player so they could form a big three, all right? That's it. That's what they want for, that's what they want for Kyrie Irving. Now, if you're going to trade Kyrie Irving, I'll salute everybody. But if you're going to trade Kyrie Irving, trade Kyrie to none other than Philadelphia 76ers, Milwaukee Bucks, or the Knicks. Now, look at this. If they trade Kyrie to the Milwaukee Bucks, that's insurance that Giannis will stay on the Bucks for sure. He won't leave, okay? The only problem with that is, does Kyrie want to be in Milwaukee? Kyrie likes big cities. He likes famous big cities, right? He want to be where the action is at. So I don't know if that's necessary. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. You get Kyrie Irving, and let's say you give up, the asking price is going to be big. So if you give up Chris Middleton and what you call it? What's the guy name? Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday. You could give that up for Kyrie Irving. Now I know you may be saying, oh, is that too much? No, it's not too much because Chris Middleton is their second option, right? Kyrie could be your first or second option with Giannis. That's a deadly combo. You do not break up deadly combos like that. You could replace Chris Middleton with an average borderline all-star or just a good solid role player. You could replace both of those guys with solid role players. Because if you got your superstar in Kyrie Irving and you got your so-called superstar in Giannis, you got a big two, a reliable two-way devastating combo. One of the most dominant players in today's league, all right, and one of the best closers, a guy that could take anybody off the dribble and get his own shot off, other than Kyrie Irving. That's a perfect scenario. Oh, nah, Kyrie to Orlando, they had to give up all those draft picks. Now, Kyrie won't reunite with LeBron. Kyrie don't like LeBron. You should know that by now. Now, me personally, this experiment didn't fail. Guys were hurt. So why would you be willing to trade Kyrie Irving? Okay? Me personally, I think it's a bad move. Trading Kyrie is a bad move if you ask me. I think you should keep him. But if it does go down this offseason, or you hear more trade rumors coming up, people are already going to put up offers. The Nets, this is from them. They're willing to take offers for Kyrie Irving. So if you give them something they can't refuse, you give them a Godfather offer they can't refuse, they're going to trade Kyrie Irving. He apologized to LeBron for media stunts. That was all for a media play. That was just all for attention. He don't like LeBron James. And the same guy, then he continued to throw shots at LeBron after he so-called apologized. Just admit it, bro. He don't like LeBron. Him or KD don't like LeBron. They're just going to be nice for the media. They ain't going to flat out say, I don't like LeBron, but they don't like him. Can't suspect everybody to like people, you know. Kevin Durant never liked it, LeBron, you know. He always thought he was better than LeBron. And he was, I guess, mad at the attention LeBron was getting. Yeah, Kyrie was faking it. He was faking it just to try to save himself because he was tanking and he couldn't be a leader on the Celtics. So he had to reach out to LeBron to basically lower their attention, you know? It's basically to diffuse all the criticism coming his way. Smart play on Kyrie Irving though. Man, you know damn well Kyrie don't like no LeBron James. So, and the thing is, Kyrie going to another team. Woo. The Nets. Now, if the Nets do get the Milwaukee Bucks 2 picks, let's just stay on that. You know, if the Nets get that, here's the thing. You got Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday, right? You put those 2 guys in the starting lineup. You move Chris Middleton to the 3, and you have Drew Holiday as your starting point guard with James Harden. You move him to the 2 with Kevin Durant at the 4 and DeAndre Jordan at the 5. That's a solid team. That's a championship contending team right there. You got your 2 All-Stars and James Harden and Kevin Durant. I don't know how those 2 would feel about that because you would make them uncomfortable. Kevin Durant does like Kyrie Irving. So if you asking for a trade, you know, that's going to be a problem. If the Nets want to get rid of him, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, the Nets should keep Kyrie Irving, but they don't like Kyrie Irving's antics. They don't like Kyrie Irving missing games. They don't like Kyrie Irving acting like a diva. You know, all of these things come into play because the Nets aren't too fond of. They ain't too fond of him. They just don't want him on the team. The front office don't want him on the team. They figure, hey, he ain't worth the headache. So before you clowns sit there and talk about, oh, yo, this is fake news, man. This ain't real. You got a computer, right? You got a brain, right? Google it. Okay? Google it. All right? You'll see plenty of articles on it. Wherever there's smoke, there's fire sometimes. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to trade him. I never said they was going to trade Kyrie Irving. I said they could. Keyword could. Just like the Bucks could win game 2. They could. But will they? We don't know. That's why there's a question mark at the end of it. Okay? But I was one of the first ones to break that news on YouTube. It's not clickbait when it's coming from reliable sources, okay? Now, anything can change. Whenever stuff get linked out, it's for a reason. If I'm, like say, Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans situation, you think that just happened? You think that's clickbait? It just happened? His people just go out there in public without even clarifying that up with Zion Williamson and saying, hey, dog, I know you want to leave New Orleans. Let us do the talking for you. You know, so you won't look bad. It's politics, man. Politics. You think Zion Williamson is going to let his family go out there and say stuff that he didn't co-sign? Think about it, man. You think LeBron James is going to let Clutch Sports link anything out that he don't want leaked out? Think about it. They bosses. All right? They bosses. Man, time to get rid of this troll right now, man. I'm trying to talk basketball. Oh, yeah. Dame Dollar wouldn't want to go to Brooklyn. He wouldn't fit in Brooklyn, you know? But y'all gotta lose your heads, man. These reports don't come out for no reason. You think the Nets upper office is not gonna if they really want to keep Kyrie, they really want to please their superstar, they're not gonna let anything happen to their superstar. They ain't gonna let reports come out like that. Think about that. You think the Cleveland Cavaliers will link out reports that they don't want LeBron James? And that's their star player? Come on, man. Y'all got to lose your heads, you know? And the ones I'm talking about losing heads is the trolls, okay? Not you guys, because you guys are smart. But you guys, man, you guys make no sense. You guys really make no sense. Yeah, Bistro. They got that block. You know, I'm not in the mood for that, man. I'm just trying to talk sports. No trolls. We're going anti-troll up in here. If I see trolls, they're going to get blocked. Because when I'm doing live and I'm talking to people, I can't pay attention to the comment section all the time because I'm talking and watching the game. Yo, those are true. Those are true too. You damn right those are true. They ain't rumors. Dan Gilbert got tired of LeBron James controlling his franchise. And he said, hey, if LeBron leaves, I have my franchise back. He quoted was saying that. He didn't deny it. Just like he wrote that letter to LeBron. So if you wrote that letter to LeBron, throwing LeBron under the bus, and LeBron forgave him and came back to Cleveland, what makes you think Dan Gilbert ain't capable of doing that again? He's a snake. If somebody talked bad about you one time, what makes you think they won't talk bad about you again? You guys got to lose your head, man. Once a steak, always a steak. That's your character. That's who you are. If you do some fake shit, excuse me for my language, if you do some fake stuff, you're always going to do it. That's why I don't deal with clowns. You know, one time and that's it. Because like 50 Cent said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You know? Why would I put a guy in a position to burn me again? You know? Or get back at me again? Yeah, he didn't respect Dan. He just came back because he wanted to win a championship for Cleveland. He did it for his city, you know? But don't say that ain't no rumor. That's Dan Gilbert being Dan Gilbert. The guy got tired of LeBron bossing him around, and he was bending over backwards, giving LeBron everything he wanted. No homo. It's a fact. You know, you guys got to stop thinking. I'm not saying Kyrie going to get traded. Okay, he may not get traded, but the fact that they're listening to offers says a lot. That goes to show you that they don't appreciate him as much as you may think. They may just keep him because if it makes Kevin Durant happy. Nah, you ain't gonna get no hate, Green. You know, if LeBron is definitely declining for a fact, yeah. You know, some people think he should retire. You know, I agree with you, Mr. Green. No question. Speak that real stuff. That's what we do here. We speak that real stuff. No clout chasing here. Kyrie Irving just don't get respect. You think a franchise is gonna like you if you trying to boss them around? If you own a company and your worker is not coming to work, your worker is coming to work late, your worker's not doing their job, what you think the owner is gonna think? Put yourself in the state of mind of a guy that owns a business. Think about that. So is it that far-fetched that the Nets don't like Kyrie Irving? That the Nets would listen to offers? If Kyrie Irving was that good, they would have kept him. If Kyrie Irving was that appreciated by the Nets, they would never let these things even get out. They wouldn't even say it. The fact that they're listening to offers means if you give them an offer, they will take it if they like it. Because James Harden, you see any trade reports of James Harden? Nope. You see any trade reports for Kevin Durant? Nope. Because they said those guys are untouchable. But Kyrie Irving ain't. People don't like Kyrie Irving because he's a diva, and it's a guy that thinks on a different level. You know, he thinks the earth is flat. He just moves differently. He acts differently, and some of his stuff's just borderline weird. He's a weirdo. Okay, he's the type of dude that if you was in high school, he'd be in the weirdo section. Nah, Bistro. I won't be able to put up with that headache. Kyrie Irving's a great talent, but he's a headache. He pisses franchises off. If he was that good, why Boston Celtics was willing to get rid of him so quick? They didn't even want him. Know what I'm saying? Hold on for a minute. Hello? Oh yeah. Are you downstairs or you just can you come up? Oh, are you in front of the place? 'Cause I could buzz you in if you're trying to come up. Are you parked? Oh, you're in the building? All right, hold on. I'm coming down. Hold on. All right, there we go. Let's put this here. All right. I'm back. Whew. All right. Now, my second scenario is pitting Kyrie Irving on the Philadelphia 76ers. Think about that. He could be teaming up with Embiid. Kyrie always wanted to be the alpha. Yeah, I could. I got you, Tay. Oh, hold on. That's the wrong guy to block. Hold on. Damn, hold on, man. I can't catch this dude. There's David Ross, dude. All right. All right. Mr. Ross is blocked. We got to block trolls, man. We got to block trolls. We really got to block trolls. You know what I'm saying? Salute FYF. Now, what you been up to? Yo, your Phoenix Suns killing it, brother. Nah, no, we got some real trolls. I call you 2 Chains, but we instead of 2 chins, but 2 Chains. We got some real trolls in here. You know, you're talking about like trolls that be saying some off the wall crazy stuff or pretending to be other people in the chat. Those type of trolls. Now, yeah, like I said, Kyrie should stay in Brooklyn. I'm not saying he should leave, but come on, man. Stuff don't come out for no reason. It does. It just doesn't. No, now this is not like one of those situations where Jalen Rose said, I bumped into Kevin Durant and, you know, he said this and I said that. That's completely different. That's between two guys. But when multiple people are dropping articles on a company or a business, that company and business know what's going on. You know, they co-signing to link that information, especially when it's in a business like this. I don't see the Hawks winning it all neither. And it's crazy, man. We may see the Atlanta Hawks in the NBA Finals. Who ever thought that, you know? But I would tell you this much. Giannis got the most to lose. Giannis is a 2-time MVP. Giannis is Defensive Player of the Year. He's the last of the Mohicans left. He's the last superstar really left. And he was the number one. They had the best record in the Eastern Conference for 2 years. And he still didn't make it to the finals. You got to make it to the finals, bro. You got to make it to the finals. So the pressure is on you. Because some people consider Giannis a top 5 player. If you consider that man a top 5 player and his squad is fully healthy, there should be nothing standing in his way to go to the NBA Finals. Oh, we got another weirdo in here, man. My man, it's called Google. Look it up. All right? Just Google it. That's all you got to do. Simple. You want information, you could just Google it and find it. What's up?
Philip, man,
hold on. Oh, what's up? I thought something was wrong with my mic. I couldn't hear you for a minute. What's good with you, man? Hold on for a minute. Maybe there's something wrong with my mic because I can't hear you. All right. What's up?
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
What's going on?
What's good, man?
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay. How you doing, man?
What's up? All right, click on this, man. Tell me what you think. What you think on this situation?
Kyrie's not getting traded. I don't see it happening.
Me neither. You know, but assuming, let's say this does happen. Let's say they pull the trigger. Mm-hmm. They get an offer. You know, they can't refuse because they said they're listening to offers. If I say out of all my teammates, this guy is up for trade, everybody else is untouchable, clearly that means I don't mind losing that player. All right. So the Nets are listening to offers, meaning they could trade you if you give them the best offer. What's the best offer for them? Or what's the best scenario where it helps Kyrie and the Nets?
If I were Brooklyn, I would probably trade to Indiana for Malcolm Brogdon, or if you do trade Kyrie, or trade him to Toronto for a Kyle Lowry. I don't think they'll trade Kyrie, but they do. They need a two-way point guard. Listen, I keep hearing, Dame to Brooklyn. Dame would not fit there. I'm sorry. He's not going to fit in Brooklyn because he and Harden are too ball dominant. And both guys are falling short in the playoffs. Let's just be honest, though. Dame would not fit in Brooklyn. So I'm just saying that if Kyrie does get traded, I say to either Indiana or Toronto.
Indiana or Toronto. Oh, that even put those on my list. But who you giving up if you're Toronto?
Kyle Lowry.
Okay.
It'll be Kyle Lowry.
Hmm. Just Kyle Lowry alone. I don't think the Nets will bite just on Kyle Lowry alone because he's an Asian
And
point
maybe a
guard.
young player like maybe a young player like a Matt Thomas that can shoot the three. And you could, and I don't know what they can do. They might even trade Spicy P. So if I were Toronto, I would probably bite. Because I know Kyrie is old, but he still has a lot of juice left. So if you trade him and maybe Pascal, depending what they do, you
Yeah,
can get Kyrie Irving. That's what I'm saying. Because you don't want Larry to leave for nothing. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, that is true. Yeah, you don't want him to leave for nothing, But man, if that does happen, man, what does that say about Kyrie? Let's just say they pull the trigger on it. They do trade Kyrie. What does that say about him as a
Mhm.
basketball player? Because this is
He's
supposed
a
to be a
great
big trade that he's supposed to be keeping, right?
No, he's a great player no matter what. It's just that sometimes he can be selfish sometimes.
Mm, yeah,
Off the court, off the court, man, sometimes he can be a little how can I describe it? Questionable. But on the court he can score, he can penetrate, he can shoot, we know that. It's just that with Kyrie, sometimes he thinks he's the man. Sometimes he
yeah,
thinks he's the number one option. He's not. He's the number 2 or 3 option in Brooklyn at best.
true.
And thank you, Zach. Thank you.
Well, but yeah, man, I just can't. I don't know why they would even let that stuff get out there like that. Yo, what up, kid Trump?
Man, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
Salute.
They really gonna trade
Salute, kid.
Kyrie?
Well, here's the
They're
thing.
not
They
gonna, I don't
could,
think they'll
they
do
would
it. I don't think they'll do it.
Yeah, it's just all about if they're going to do it. This is just like me saying the Bucks, like I just said, the Bucks could win game 2. That don't mean it's going to happen. It could, But the front
They
office,
could, but they could, but who knows?
yeah. I mean, these are reports coming from plenty sources. You could look this up in Bleacher Report or whatever you go about. According to them, on these people, the Nets are willing to listen to offers for Kyrie Irving. So if you give him something they want, they trade Kyrie. This just means James Harden and Kevin Durant are off are untouchable.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Hey, did you just heard? Hey, I heard the news. You just heard that ratings are now up since LeBron James out in the playoffs.
Yep.
Skyrocketing up.
Really?
Yep.
Offense-
I agree. Yep. I heard the ratings.
Yeah.
The ratings, man.
A lot of young teams stepping up. A lot of young teams stepping up. The Suns, the Hawks, they're stepping up. And speaking of the Suns, CP3 will suit up tonight, man. So if you're Chris Paul,
Yeah, the
he's gonna
Clippers are
be
good
assuming
sweat.
he's gonna play tonight. And
Word.
Lamar thinks that they should get Ben Simmons Brooklyn. Do you think they should do that? I don't know about that.
No.
Um, you got to give him more for just Ben. No, not just Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons alone, no.
No.
And here's the thing, I don't salute Lamar.
Yo,
What's
Yo,
up? Yo,
hey,
So
only way it works. That's the only thing that works.
Trade that bum.
mm,
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons. I mean, look, if you go and trade Kyrie, you might as well fill the biggest void on your team. You struggle with defense on the perimeter and interior defense, and then you also add playmaking. They don't struggle to score the ball,
Good.
so they're not gonna miss
Good.
nothing losing Kyrie. But you improve your team drastically by bringing. So it works for both, but it's not. I mean, it works for both teams, but I don't know if Philly's willing to get that bad defensively overnight. You get scoring, but you lose a lot of playmaking defense. So I don't know if that works. I don't see Brooklyn. I think KD would be highly upset if you traded Kyrie Irving.
yeah.
So I don't think that right now. I don't think you
yeah,
want
I
to deal
think
with a pistol.
they'll keep him.
Yeah.
Of course they're gonna keep him. No doubt about that.
But what could be offsetting the
Because
Nets
these guys
franchise
were hurt.
to even think about doing this thing? It got to be off court stuff. It can't be nothing that's on the court, though. I'm thinking.
Wait, is this true? So they're really about to listen to offers to trade for him?
Yes, they are listening.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Now that's crazy.
Yeah, they are.
That's not
Yeah,
disrespect.
but every team does that with
But if
almost
I have
every
to
player.
guess, man, it's not gonna happen.
But Lamar, I got to give you props on your Phoenix Suns, man. They're doing it, bro.
They're red hot right now.
Hey, I said before the playoffs start, I said I don't know if they're the best team.
Yeah.
But I said they are the most versatile team, with meaning they can play any style. They can play
complete,
slow, fast.
and they're very complete.
Yeah. So, and no other team other than the next closest team that can maybe play that style is Milwaukee, and then they struggle at times. So they can play any style, and with them being healthy, they're more healthy than everybody. It looks like they have an opportunity to win it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And the Suns still are a great defensive team.
They can. The Bucks can win, but it's all depends if Milton plays good or not.
But another thing that killed the Bucks too was rebounding. Like they was rebounding, and another reason why the Bucks lost to the Hawks, they just couldn't contain Trae Young. Trae Young was going to the basket, getting open threes. They couldn't stop the John Collins pick and roll. They were getting dunks everywhere. And even Clint Capella was crashing the glass and had that big offensive putback to give them the lead. So, Game 2 is a must-win for the Bucks. If they lose Game 2, they're in trouble because they're not going to win Atlanta twice down to nothing. They got to win Game 2.
Word.
Well, the Clippers are welcome. Well, I'm gonna be more happy the Clippers can find this way.
Clippers may actually get swept. That is true.
They could, though.
I think they are. I think they are.
Yeah.
Where's Hoop? He'll be on here later. He'll be here later.
Scottie Pippen versus KD's. KD back. KD puts Scottie blast because Scotty trying to call out KD.
But yeah, man.
For sports.
What's that?
But
bro,
what?
If Chris Paul win this ring, if Chris Paul win the ring, man, he gonna be flexing on Ray John Rondo, man.
Yeah.
I'll be happy if he win it. I'll be happy. If Chris Paul win it, I'll be happy.
Yeah, but
But I want to ask you guys.
But Rondo got 2 rings though.
But Rondo not better than Chris Paul though. If Chris Paul wins one more ring,
we know that.
he'd be better. Huh?
Probably passing.
Chris Paul.
Well, hey man, Chris Paul fun guys.
Guys.
I'm gonna say this.
Hold on, tell me this. Rondo.
Oh shit! Here comes Bistro.
You put Rondo in the Oklahoma City Thunder last year. What would that team do? That team wouldn't even made the playoffs. They would have.
Word. But you was gonna ask.
Rondo can't score. He's not a shooter.
But you was gonna ask G-Money?
I was going to ask him something. Do you think the Suns will sweep their way to the NBA Finals? I want to ask all of you guys.
Hell yeah.
They could. They could. I mean,
what do you think?
They could get.
I know they could, but do you think they will?
One game. I'm giving
No. Clippers ain't getting a 1 game. They're going to get swept. Okay. I guarantee.
Hey.
His Suns are going to kick their ass.
So G-Money. So what's the problem with Kawhi? He got a torn ACL.
Salute Bistro.
Salute.
Yeah.
He got
around that. We don't know the injury.
Yeah.
It's some knee injury.
The sprain ACL.
Something like that. I'm pretty sure.
It's an ACL sprain.
Yeah, he might. Yeah.
I don't think Kawhi's coming back. Coming back.
So he can't play.
He's not coming back.
Kawhi might as well leave the Clippers until I go down to Miami.
No,
he already do that. He said he wants to stay in California.
He's staying with the Clippers. If he lost to Dallas in that round, he would have left. But
no, he wouldn't have.
He wouldn't.
He's gonna retire in the Clippers. I heard that from a former GM. They said he's not leaving the Clippers. He's staying there. Don't want to leave Cali.
Of course. Hell, who the hell wants to leave California? Ain't that right, Prince Sports?
I mean, players don't leave. Players just don't be up and leaving just because they lose. Almost every player loses every year. They don't just ask for trades just because they lose. So it's a good right situation. They got a good situation down there.
He might He might go. He might probably go to another California team if he wants.
What's that?
To.
Another California team?
So
Sacramento.
like Golden State
He's not going. He's not going to the Lakers.
I'm not. I didn't say Lakers. I said Golden State.
Stop fantasizing, man.
He's not. I don't think he's going to the Warriors. I don't see it, man. With Klay Thompson, we don't know how he's going to look from his injury. I don't see him going to the Warriors. It's not going to happen.
Or imagine Kawhi goes to the Sacramento Queens. The King and Gerald, like if
Sacramento.
he goes there.
Oh, the Queens. You talking about the Queens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He ain't going to Sacramento.
He should have helped them win rings.
He's not going to Sacramento. No way. The Kings are a dumpster fire. The Kings are a dumpster fire. He's not going there. The Kings are a dumpster fire.
Queens.
I'm gonna say this. I think Chris Paul is gonna stay in Phoenix for 1 year, for 1 or 2 years.
It's not true.
He gonna stay.
They're already working out a deal to re-sign him and to extend him in the offseason. He's not leaving. As soon as the season ends, they're gonna extend him. He has 1 year left on his contract. They're gonna renegotiate that last year, so they don't have to pay him the $40 million. But he's gonna get stretched out over like another 3 or 4 years, so he can be there long term.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you the facts. That's facts though.
Golden State coming back though, man. For real.
Yeah, he fits.
He's gonna stay. He's gonna stay.
He fits good on Phoenix though.
What?
Phoenix can't pay Chris Paul $40 million next year, but what he's gonna do? He's gonna renegotiate this whole deal, so he's gonna make less next year, but he's gonna get more in the long run.
Yeah,
because he's gonna have a long-term deal.
Yeah, man. I think Golden State gonna come back next year. I think they might. That's if
they might.
Klay
But depend. But Klay gonna be slow for the first half of the season. They ain't gonna get his rhythm back then. That's what I'm saying. Golden State, they gonna come back. They're gonna be They're gonna be high. They're gonna be fifth and up.
They're gonna be a top 2 team though. In
top
the West.
2? Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I gotta see how they organize the other players. I ain't talking about what's that boy name? Steph or Klay. I'm talking about the other players that they got.
Andrew Wiggins.
What's that draft pick they had last year?
Wiggins, Jordan Poole, James Wiseman.
Anthony Wiseman, yeah, him. I got to see how they use those pieces. Just got to see because they not the same defensively either. So like when they had what's that boy name? Iguodala. Klay. He might not be the same in defense too.
Yeah, he might.
When he come back.
Right.
So I still think he'll be a good shooter, but I don't know.
Absolutely, sure. How you doing?
Good, and you?
Good, you. So, yeah, man. We're just talking about the potential Kyrie trades. Do you think that's going to happen? I say no.
Nah, I just don't think so. I mean, I just really don't. I just don't see it.
Yo, Prince.
What's up?
I think if Brooklyn don't win it next year, bro, then we gotta criticize them like crazy, bro. I gotta give them a pass this year because Kyrie won't play in, and I knew they wasn't gonna win this. I mean, they could, but I gotta give them a pass. But next year, I feel like Brooklyn can go to the finals, man, for real, because they just need some pieces. They can sign some players, and Brooklyn got a whole lot of money. They're gonna
be worse off next year.
They're gonna be better.
They're gonna lose Dinwiddie. They're gonna lose Bruce Brown. They don't have any cap space to sign anybody in free agency. How they gonna make the roster better?
They might lose on Joe Harris too.
Wait, for real?
Joe Harris is under contract. He's not losing him. They only got like 5 players under contract: Claxton, Harris, Kyrie, KD, and Harden. You're gonna lose Bruce Brown in free agency. You're gonna lose Dinwiddie. You're gonna lose a couple guys. All them guys. You're not getting Blake back on a cheap deal. So what y'all gonna do?
Jordan.
Right.
DeAndre Jordan's under contract.
Damn.
But what I'm saying is they're over the cap. They're over the cap with 6 guys.
They're over the cap? Oh yeah.
Yes, they're over the cap with 6 players.
Damn.
Harden. Chris, you told me they got a whole lot of bread, man.
They got
no matter how much bread you got, if you're over the cap, you can't spend over the cap.
Yeah, they got bread, but they still could get what I said by that. They could get guys on the cheap, on the block.
There's nobody out there.
Happen then. Brooklyn, they can still do something, but
They
lose those type of players.
There's no marquee names they could get. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they can go sign Isaiah Thomas on a minimum deal. You can go get players like that.
Yeah, they should all sign him.
That'd
As
be
a
good.
role player.
Say just saying that so they can lose. He's just saying that so.
No, I'm being for real. They shouldn't go sign IT as a role
I mean,
player.
they can maybe get Jeremy Lin or something from or
Jeremy Lin, Taj
Yeah.
Gibson.
Jeremy Lin was a former net.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot he was.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm. Mike James is talking about going back overseas. So
damn.
Yeah, Jeremy Lin would love an NBA job.
What about so they can get
Jeremy Lin was balling in New York though with the Knicks.
What's a good?
He was.
What's a
good
insanity? Yeah, what's a good defensive player that's in the free agency right now? Like when the season over.
I can't say Batum. I can't say him.
They need like at least one defensive tier, like something at least.
Good luck.
Yeah. But hey, Brooklyn.
Does anybody know? Does the Nets get any second round draft picks?
No, I think they trade.
Man, it don't matter. They got draft picks, but what they gonna do?
They got a draft.
They ain't gonna do much, but hey, at least they could get something. They got a draft pick this year.
Don't matter. They're gonna get worse next year. They're gonna have to rely on the big three more than ever.
They should use that draft pick to get like a defensive player. Then that's the case.
All right, tell me the last time you was able to draft a defensive player and a rookie came in immediately and was great defensively.
Hakeem Olajuwon. You got.
Oh my God. Man.
Kobe. You got Tim
This
Duncan.
dude said, the draft. They're gonna be in the bottom of the draft.
Oh, my man.
How they gonna get a defensive player in the bottom of the draft? That's gonna play.
Yo, Hoop, what up?
What's up, brother?
Hoop,
y'all coming back next year?
Yo, Kid Trunks, that ain't Hoop. That's a troll.
Wait, who was that?
That's a troll. That ain't Hoop.
Wait, how do you know it wasn't?
I don't know who that was,
It
but
did sound like a
for
different
the minute
voice.
I hear him say "What's up," that wasn't Hoop.
It did sound like a different voice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that wasn't him.
Yeah, that's true. So Brooklyn, if that's the case, then I don't know. Then Brooklyn, I mean, but they were doing pretty good against Milwaukee, though, even without Kyrie and James Harden. If Kevin Durant could just do that against the Milwaukee Bucks, man, where everybody saying they could have lose without their two best players, I still think Brooklyn could got a good chance of some. I'm not saying they could win the finals if the roster looking horrible, but they can definitely go up there.
I mean, injuries will always concern for them this year. They're gonna have more injury concern next year. They're gonna be older, and the three big stars got more responsibility. They're gonna have less help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what you guys think they should do that bum Ben? Yo, Prince.
What's up?
He killing stereotype, man. Light skins supposed to shoot. He killing
Say
it,
that
man.
again?
Light skins are supposed to shoot.
Wait, what?
Oh.
He killing the stereotype.
Oh yeah.
Killing the stereotype.
Wait, Skip said that?
What?
Ain't no way in hell Skip said that.
No. What the fuck? Why was Skip?
Dan, what are you talking about?
No, I did not say Skip Bayless said that.
Then wait a minute. Then what are we discussing?
It was a joke, man. It was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. Nah, but I think they got to trade him, man. I'm real pissed right now, man. I like Philly too. I like Joel Embiid. I like Jokic, AD, because the NBA try to hold them back. Their skill set, their dominance back, bring that bullshit ass rules. Can't be aggressive. Can't go in the paint longer than 3 seconds. I like seeing them dominate, but Ben Simmons holding Joel Embiid back, man.
Ben Simmons is gone. I don't think he's gonna stay. I doubt it.
I bet good money on that game too, bro.
I mean, if Philly trades Ben Simmons, who do you think Philly should go after if they trade Ben Simmons?
My best opinion, with Bradley Beal and Dame Leonard. To be honest with you, I mean, it might not happen, but
Hold on, y'all just said Ben Simmons was trash. So how the hell are you gonna get a Brad Bill, or Dame Lillard?
No, Ben Simmons is not trash. No one's
No,
saying
I'm
he's
talking to
trash.
Kid.
It's just
Kid
that
Trust just said you
You, bro,
cannot in
you
one sentence say Ben Simmons is trash and then say trade him for Dame Lillard.
okay, do it. Everybody say that. So I mean, you
No,
know
they
what I'm
don't.
trying to say.
Do
He
you
play.
think Dame would fit in Philly though? Because yeah, Dame can help with their scoring, but their defense will be a little bit weaker with Dame though.
That's true. They could
A
probably
little bit.
they can trade for like.
A lot weaker. Fine, a lot. So I don't know about that. Do you think Kyle Lowry would work in Philly? I know he's old, but he can still defend.
You think they keep him?
Kyle Lowry in Philly. Do you think that would
It
work?
won't
That
work.
almost
They can't trade for him now. They missed the opportunity to trade for him at the trade deadline. Kyle Lowry's a free agent now.
Yeah, but they gotta look. You can't have your center not be. Okay, if you have a great center, right, you cannot have another player that can't shoot, and he plays how is he plays in the basket too. It's just not gonna work. Common sense. You need Oscar Robertson, Kareem, Jack, and Kobe. It's common sense, man. You give a quarterback a good receiver, he gonna ball out. So
So you saying the 76ers need more scoring?
I don't know. I'm saying they need a Kobe. They need a Oscar Robertson. They need something to pair with.
Those guys don't grow on trees like that.
Yeah, yeah, but those are two best options, man. To be honest with you, because Dame Lillard and Bradley Beal. To be honest with you,
Oh, okay.
but the question is, if you do want to keep Ben Simmons, if he improved his shooting game a
Maybe,
year
yeah.
ago, and the year before that, how long he been in the league? 4 years. He
5.
improved. 5 years. Oh my goodness! See, he needs to do 175 million, and that's another burden to.
How come y'all ain't telling Tobias Harris to improve his shooting? He the one that shot 2 of 11 in Game 5, went for 4 points.
Hey, but you got Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons had 5 points.
He the one that went 8 of 24 in Game 7, shot 33% to get 24 points.
Zach, stop.
And he's the second go-to scorer on that team. Ben Simmons is the fourth go-to guy.
He's not the second guy.
Joel Embiid's the one sloppy with the ball, had 8 turnovers, 7 in the fourth, 6 live ball turnovers.
Oh yeah, Faz. I saw that game. He did.
I'm just saying, like we blame Ben Simmons, but I can look to all them other clowns. They was all doing clown stuff out there.
He bring the ball up and down the court.
Ben Simmons is not. Ben Simmons is not the point guard of that team. He's the power forward. No. All season long, it's been George Hill, Shake Milton. There's been other guys being the point. Ben Simmons is only the point in transition.
All right.
Doesn't have the ball. Okay, he's the second best player on that team. Does he have to step up?
He's the second best player. He did step up. He was the best defensive player on the court. Game 7, he held Trae Young to 5 of 23 shooting. That's his job. He's a defensive specialist, and he did his job. He shut down Trae Young. Them other clowns let Kevin Huerter run off with 27 or some crazy number. Joel Embiid out there turning the ball over.
Yeah,
I'm just saying he did his job. He's an all-star because of his defense, and he shut Trae Young down. Game 7, he did his job. Put him on Trae Young, he shut him down. What did everybody else do? And he still had 9 assists, so he was playmaking.
But he has to score. He's the second best player on the team.
No, Tobias Harris needs to be more efficient. All the other guys, Shake Milton,
okay, but
score disappeared.
What's up, Who Facts?
What's up?
That's not. I don't think that's him. But whatever. But
yeah, man.
I got a sore throat.
Yeah, this is true.
he got.
I thought was Who Facts.
Because who always comes in like that?
Yeah, but like I'm saying before, but how Ben Simmons and Will Embiid gonna pair with each other?
They can't. That's a bad fit.
the best option is to do. Yes, okay, he is basically like the best thing he can do is play defense, pass the ball, and get fast transition points, fast, quick, easy points, in my opinion. Okay, and he's not that great at free throw shooting, and all he basically gets his points back in the basket. And your center supposed to be the main one in the hole, getting the points in the post, not your point guard, man. That's why I feel like the best option is to trade him. And honest to God, man, just get another offensive player. In my opinion, I'm sorry, man. They're not the offense that player whoever they trade for Ben Simmons may not be as great at defense as Ben Simmons. Because Ben Simmons is a great defender, man. In my opinion, he is great. He is good. I'm not gonna take that away from him, but your center needs scoring.
The center needs scoring.
Yeah, of course.
Don't make that
What center did not? Okay, a center that was their best player in the team and went to the final. What did their second best player do? Score.
All right.
They probably got rebounds, but man,
It's not Ben Simmons' fault. He's the second best player on that team. That's just a product of the roster. His specialty is defense and playmaking. He does not specialize in scoring.
$75 million. They expect better from him. They expect him as a. The coach. I'm not. He didn't sit down.
Yo, I appreciate y'all for joining, man. But I gotta head out right now, man. It's time for me to head out. I gotta hit that gym, y'all.
Oh,
you know?
All right, peace.
Word. But I appreciate y'all brothers for joining in, chopping it up with me, talking sports. No.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too. I gotta go to the gym too. Play some basketball.
All right, work on that game, man. Word. All right, yo, Lamont, have a good one, brother.
All right, y'all. Have it easy.
All right. Salute.